Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dom's NFL Week 2 game picks. Gonna go over each game, give my pick. Will they cover the spread? Let's go. Thursday Night Football, Vikings, Eagles. I'm going the Eagles here. The Eagles just always have the Vikings number. And on Thursday night here, on the road for the Vikings, I'm not feeling too good. The Eagles are favored by 6.5. Don't be surprised if they cover that. Then on the Sunday, Packers, Falcons in Atlanta. The Packers are actually 1.5 point favorites, and the way the Packers played last week, I would not be surprised if they won this game, but give me the Falcons to win this game. I think they have a little bit of momentum from last week, so give me the Falcons in this one. Then we got Raiders, Bills. Bills favored by 9.5. That is a lot for the Buffalo Bills, especially the way they played against the Jets on Monday Night Football this past week. I could see the Raiders maybe coming in and maybe with a little bit of an upset. I'm not going to go that far, but I'm going to say the Raiders do cover 9.5, but the Bills do get the victory. Then on to the Ravens, Bengals. Always a fierce battle between these two teams. The Bengals are favored by 3.5, being the home team. I'm going to go the Bengals to get their first win. There's no way they're going to play that bad like they did against the Browns. Seahawks, Lions. Lions favored by 5.5 points. Haven't seen this one in a long time where the Lions are favored by this much. They are home. They have a lot of momentum beating the Chiefs week 1. The Seahawks kind of got dominated by the Rams. So give me the Lions to go to 2-0 and to cover 5.5 points. On to the Chargers, Titans. Chargers are going to win this game. Titans are not a good football team. The Chargers are. My only concern is the Chargers like to play to the level of their opponent, so it could be a little bit of a letdown. They are 3-point favorites on the road, and I expect them to cover that. Bears, Buccaneers. Two teams coming into the season, definitely going to be on the bottom end of the NFC. The Bears got demolished by the Packers. The Buccaneers getting the surprise win over the Vikings. Give me the Buccaneers here. The Bears couldn't stop the Packers at home, and the Buccaneers looked like, it wasn't very flashy offense, but they got the job done, and I think they could do the same thing and move to 2-0 as their 2.5 point favorites. I expect them to cover that. Then you got Chiefs-Jaguars, rematch of the AFC divisional round last year. A good game there until the very end, and you're looking at, the Chiefs on the road, they're 0-1. It's very tough to see them go 2-0. Or 0-2, Just the Chiefs, I think they're going to win this game. The Jaguars are 1-0. They are my pick to go to the Super Bowl. Give me the Chiefs, though. Mahomes is going to get it figured out. I expect Travis Kelce to play this week. So with Kelce in the lineup, give me the Chiefs all day. 3.5 point favorites. I will actually have the Jaguars cover that. It'll come down to 3 or less. Colts, Texans, 2 rough starts for both teams, but give me the Colts here. Anthony Richardson looked really good. The Texans' defense doesn't do anything for me. Their offense wasn't very good against the Ravens. The Colts showed signs of flashes with that offense, and I think they could do that. They are 1.5 point favorites. They're going to cover that in Houston. 49ers, Rams. The Rams did overachieve last week, beating the Seahawks by 3 scores. They are 8.5 point underdogs this week at home, and for every right reason, the 49ers may be the best team in the NFL. There's just not one real downside to that team. The 49ers I think they could win by 3 scores against the Rams. The 49ers should easily beat the Rams. I think it's going to happen. Then Giants, Cardinals, 2 disappointing teams here after week 1. Giants 5.5 point favorites on the road. Give me the Cardinals to cover that, but I'll get the Giants to win by 3. Jets, Cowboys. Cowboys 9.5 point favorites. That's about as big as you're going to see a line in the NFL. The Cowboys at home. It's probably not going to be a close game. Zach Wilson's not a good quarterback. The Jets' offensive line is awful. We already saw what the Cowboys' defensive line can do against a bad offensive line with the Giants. Yeah, this could get ugly. Cowboys in a big win. Commanders, Broncos. Broncos 3.5 point favorites. I think the Commanders will cover this, but I think the Broncos will win. It'll come down to the very end, but give me the Broncos over Washington. Then you got Dolphins, Patriots. Dolphins favored by 3 points. Patriots looked a lot better than I thought they were going to be against the Eagles. They arguably should have won that game. Patriots, Mac Jones looked really good in that second half. If it wasn't for a tip pick six in the first half, really, they would have won. And the Dolphins' offense firing on all cylinders. Tyreek Hill, just what a beast he is. Tua, 466 passing yards in week one. It's going to be hard for you to tell me the Dolphins aren't going to win this game and cover 3 points. So, Dolphins all day. Saints-Panthers on Monday Night Football. It's not your best matchup, at least for this year. Any NFC South team isn't very good, but the Saints will win this game. They are 3-point favorites on the road in Carolina. It's going to take some time for Bryce Young to develop. He's got no real wide receivers around him. Hayden Hurst is his number one target. So when you're looking at that, it's just not a favorable matchup for you. So give me the Saints to go to 2-0 and the Panthers to 0-2. And another Monday Night Football game, the Browns and the Steelers. This is going to be a low-scoring game. Usually is between these two teams. Two great defenses. Browns 1-0, Steelers 0-1. Steelers kind of got embarrassed at home against the 49ers. Browns are 2.5-point favorites, but give me the Steelers to win this game outright to move to 1-1 for each team. Just recapping last week, though, I was 7-9 in both departments, outright and against the spread. Hopefully, gonna jump to 500. That's my goal this season, is to at least bat 500 with picking games every week. So I need to go 9-7 at least this week to get back to that 500 mark. But anyways, make sure you go on Spotify, check out the Decap Fantasy Football Podcast with me, Tom, and Tyler. We're releasing 2 episodes a week, our week reactions and our waiver wire pickups. Both episodes are out now after week 1, so please go over and check that out. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Subscribe here to the channel. Leave a comment below. Like the video. If you're listening on Spotify, give us a rating. Give us some reviews. We'd love to see it. We're going to keep giving you guys the best NFL content we can. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we will see you next week for week 3 of the NFL season.